Hey, be honest with me, man. You're not coming to these meetings with me for praise, are you? Aren't you sick and tired of this? You'll do something great tomorrow yet again, though it won't be anything all that great, and Miss Angela and the other Sephirot will shower you with compliments. We'll have another accident in my department. A couple will fall down and die. Some will go nuts, and a pile of them will get injuries they'll never recover from. Hod will try and cheer me up. Yasad will lecture me about what regulations I didn't follow. Malkuth will try to encourage me. Lively as usual. Let's try harder tomorrow. Nobody will say to my face that it's my fault, but it'll be clear as day that I'm responsible for all of it. Surely. My day always repeats just like that. Starts with death, and it ends with death. Every employee here regularly receives a small dose of a certain medicine. Did you know that? It helps them become desensitized to everything. Just think about it. If your good old lunchmate is found dead, torn into thousands of pieces, who in the world would be able to clean up his dead body without a single drop of emotion? Could you blame them? Would you call them cowards for depending on medicines? Everyone's just trying to escape from this reality in their own ways. They might look and pretend to be okay, but nobody really is. I keep thinking about how I can off myself. I know, it's like a metaphor. Death for us is a hypothetical concept. I heard injecting substances into machines will slowly but surely rust them up. Then, maybe I could chug a whole bottle into my body. Give myself irreversible damage. Funny. I just injected myself with way more than I usually do. Yet, my mind is clearer than ever. I feel completely lucid right now. If I were to open my eyes again, maybe it'll be somewhere without you, those other Sephirot, or that Angela. It hasn't been fun. Let's never meet again. Netsack? Oh, here we go. Here's the flashback. Day whatever.
We began our research on Cogito in earnest. The most urgent issue that prevailed at the time was the correct dosage. I tried to persuade people. I told them we have to proceed with the experiment in order to save Carmen and the others. Everyone fell silent when I asked for volunteers. Then, one man quietly raised his hand. It was Giovanni, who had kept to himself for most of his time here. Giovanni was one of the patients from Carmen's company. I heard they had known each other since childhood. There is no such thing as a noble sacrifice. The end is always miserable, no matter how justifiable a cause it might be for. My statement that this experiment could bring back Carmen must have been the strongest motivation that drove him to volunteer. An experiment to find the proper dosage of a medicine is not something that can be done in just a single trial or two. I never talked with him much. We had nothing in common other than our acquaintance with Carmen. Cogito emaciates the boundary of a human, and repeated experiments will leave an indelible mark.
Wow. Again, we don't get any choices.
And Giovanni, apparently, is where Netzach was from. Or who Netzach was. That kind of gives us a little bit of information about what the heck was going on before. Apparently, they were part of some sort of strange experimentation that was being conducted. Apparently, they also are going to be a bit of a pain, I'm sure, because they are one of the last of the core suppressions that I can do up in this top area. And I had to complete all of the other ones before I could do this one. Now, it looks like it's all the same. People were telling me if I read this information, it gives me a little bit of a clue. An error with the healing and recovery systems is detected. Oh my god. I rely on that so much. If they can't heal, okay. Whoa. No one is actually safe here. You know that the safety team is just for show. Oh, wow. Well, let's get a good feel for this. First off, let's see what's going on here. Ooh, they just get bigger, badder, and scarier. Holy crap, dude. Now, what did I get? I was told that I'm supposed to pick the one that says I can heal all of your wounds. That they don't escape and they're a really good one. That's what this one is. Oh, what the heck? All of the information about this is super cheap, too. This is too cheap. This is, like, misleadingly cheap. Well, let's start off our day right. I want to see if there's anything we can do with this one. I'm going to do Insight with Haru. I'm going to do a few, like, tests, sending a few people at different locations and, like, see if I'm right. I think either healing is slow or they don't heal at all. And if they don't heal at all, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the giant tree sap. And I'm going to have every single person drink it once because that gives them healing. The only one who's not going to do that is, I think it's Angel, who is going to be working with Child of the Galaxy today. They'll be fine all by their lonesome. I got a plan. I'm going to try it. We're going to execute this. But first and foremost, let's see what happens with this thing. It's big. It's scary. It's apparently a person. I don't know what it does. Confirming work. The boxes are really low. Like, there's not a lot of them. It doesn't seem like there's any sort of bad stuff happening. Endured. What? What is going on here? No! Don't give it a hug! Stay away from it! No, seriously, what is happening? Can you stop? If I click on this a lot, does it do something? Oh, get out of there! I'm clicking as fast as I can. I guess not. I think it just kind of does its thing. Whoa! Whoa, 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 hold on! And I say unto thee that thou art Haru. Huh? What did you do? Everyone dies someday. Huh? Are you taking damage slowly over time? I say unto you that thou art Haru. Insight. Everything's high on insight. Great. Now, 4 of these at minimum. I gotta learn about this thing. When the work result was bad, the Quipploff counter decreased. When the work result was good, the Quipploff counter lowered. Then this thing blessed the employee who worked with it. When a trumpet level 2 emergency occurred, the Quipploff counter lowered. That's not good. We're doing a suppression. When the Quipploff counter reached 0, some employees heard this thing calling and went to its containment unit to be blessed. Okay, so far, I'm not hearing the bad part. I'm not going to do any work with this thing for a little while unless it starts melting down, but did I find an easy one?
What does this do? Obviously, benediction. That's what this one is. HP is up. SP is up. Success rate is up. Work speed is up. Movement speed is up. Attack speed is up. The heck? No. Nope. No. No. Nope. That's bad. That's not a good thing. That's too much positive. This game has taught me that there is never that much positive in this world. So, no. I guess I get what I deserve by picking that thing. But people said this would be a good one. So, I'm hoping, I'm trusting. They said I need this one. It doesn't escape and it does good things. So, here we are. It doesn't escape and does good things, I hope. Oh my god, there's no healing at all. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Do they heal after the meltdown? Maybe they heal between meltdowns. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off on my plan of a mass migration of all of my agents over to the giant tree sap. If I have to, I will rely on this to do that. I know they will eventually, one of them will explode, but I don't see any reason to send them over there just yet. Not until I'm 100% certain we can't heal any other way. The other thing I can do is I can use my bullets. These would be good for that, and I can do that right before I swap over. But this first one, I have to have an experiment on this. I have to see if I heal after this counts down. Here's the first meltdown. So Haru's going to have a successful day here. These are the ones that are currently melting down. I can send Gary into the wolf. Yeah, Gary will be fine in the wolf. Oh, they did heal. They definitely healed. Gary is fully healed. Gary definitely took a big hit from Army, so I think we're okay. I think I don't need to waste too many bullets. The only bad thing is they don't heal. Hold on, let me double check up here. What about the ones who are in with them? I think they healed too. So everyone heals up. Katio's a good example. Yes, everyone heals up. They just don't heal in between rounds. That's it. Oh. Haru can't do work with this thing more than the one time. That's okay. That means I don't want anyone else going in there just yet unless there's a meltdown. You only want to do work with that one when there's a problem. Otherwise, you don't want to do any work with that. And listen to that music. It's slow and somber. A lot like Netsack is. So it kind of makes sense. I love how much they really thought out every single thing in this game. The red dawn is here. So that means the clowns are popping into existence. What are you doing? That is the wrong way. There you go. All you did was turn around and shoot the poor little clerk. Oh, well. I guess they weren't meant to stay alive, were they? Gary's still going this way. Haru is finally out here. That's the one I wanted to pay attention to. So that one will get the got, and all of these other ones, I think, are fine. There, now run away. Oh, we're done. That was fast. That was really fast. Apparently planning helps. Okay, you two go back up into there. I know that you two don't actually belong there. Good, that's done. We have suppressed one of many different suppressions that we're gonna need. The next one is the Red Noon. I arguably think that one is one of the easier ones because I can send Gary in and Haru in. Haru doesn't take any damage from that thing, especially with a bullet. They are protected from the red damage. And then Gary can obliterate it. And then I just make sure that Nicole is in this room to run between these two, and everyone else is spread out for down here. I think we can manage that one. At least that's my plan when we get that far. There it is. And I see it. It's right there. Perfect. Gary, it's go time. These two are going to go this way. What do you have? No, you're not. You're going to stay right there. Chloe's going to go that way. Chloe has a long-range weapon. I want Gary taking the brute force of this thing. And we're almost done as far as our boxes go. Let's see, this is Meltdown 4. If we get lucky, we're going to be able to do this without getting a Dusk Ordeal. If we're not lucky, then this is going to get a lot harder. Now, when these clowns pop, and they will, I want to make sure that I have at least a few units who are ready to go to clear out these hallways. And it doesn't matter if they're sitting in these main areas or not, because they're not getting any healing. The only ones I don't want to move right now are Katya and Bong Bong, because they're dealing with the bird in their own way. But I will move Yunhu up there. Okay, let's do this. Strategy, hopefully, is going to work. No, I need you in front of this thing. I need you tanking it. There we go. And you will lay right there and just blow through this thing. Because I believe, is it weak to... Yeah, it's weak to the white damage and dark damage. So Chloe and Gary together will just shred it. At least they should. These clerks keep walking in. Stop it. Go away. Actually, no, we need to lose a couple of them, don't we? I think this is going to do it. I hope this is going to do it. There goes that. So now that that's done, the other little clowns are going to be scattering somewhere. Oh, here's one. It looks like it's going to attack Rudolph the Murder Deer. So let's send Angel down to there. I don't see any up here, which means that there's definitely one down here. Of course, it would be sitting right next to Nicole. Haru's got this one. Awesome. And Delaney can move back into this area, I think. I am so glad one didn't decide to go down here. Because I whiffed on this. I totally didn't see red. Wait, that didn't end it. Oh, I know where the other one is. It's over by Rudolph, the murdered llama. Okay. Murder llama, clown, are you done yet? Let's protect these two. This one in particular. This clerk can go, and that'll be okay. Because we haven't dropped army yet. And I might let Bird out one more time so I can suppress it and bring army back up if this drops army. We'll see. I'll play it by ear. Here we go. Also, the music has changed again, and it's just phenomenal. It's just absolutely amazing. Because it's like a fast-paced, yet like classical-sounding song. The quiet part is just my favorite. I'm glad people in the comments talked me into keeping the music for the suppressions in. That's done. That also gave us all of our boxes. Wow. Okay. So that means now it's rapid fire time through the easiest of our abnormalities. Only the easy ones are going to get work done. I hate that. Okay. Tell us, when shall these things be? Haru, Hale. What happens if you go all the way around to 12? I don't want to know. I don't know. Maybe I do want to know. I kind of want to... Well, we're going to learn something about this thing. Cost to unlock abnormal... What? That's thousands. That's... Is that 10 million? That's 10 million unique PE boxes. Why? Oh, is that so I can never get observation level 4? It has no association. I thought people said in the comments that this thing was really good. Can I not have anything with this? What does this do? Okay, those who have been kissed by this thing shall be reborn as the blessed. Do they all die? Is that what that means? Did I just... Oh no, that's the plague doctor. People warned me about that. Why were there some people in... Because they're trolls, that's why. People told me not to get the plague doctor, and there were like 3... I think I counted 3 separate comments that said, hey, if you see someone who promises to heal all of your injuries and like cure all of your wounds, pick them up. They're really awesome. They don't escape. I just hope I didn't mess up. Because people said the plague doctor's a really difficult one, a really bad one. There's Zayn, though. How bad can they be? Is this one really that bad? I kind of want to read its record, but that's for Project Lore Build. I don't want to I don't want to, like, step on my own toes here. But does that mean they get the GOT after the day's done? I'm not saying that I'm necessarily opposed to that, because I can just start sending just the smaller leveled ones and not waste a Haru on that. But I really don't want anything that, like, one-shots them, because then I'll never be able to get perfect days ever again. I don't know. That's a story for another time, though. Right now, my story is I'm about to win. Just in case, I'm going to do the same thing I do with the Queen of Hatred, because she did not count down 1 on her Quick Bluff counter, so I think I'm okay. Magical shoes occasionally click together, making a cheerful noise. That's good, but what I really want is this day to just end. I don't want magical shoes clicking together. And I think this will do it. Unless I am absolutely mistaken, because I've never actually been able to see this before, because normally my screen is one gigantic singular pixel. I think all I have to do is get to 6. I don't think I have to get past 6. Can we do... Yep, there it is! There it is! I stopped breathing, but if life calls something, nobody died! What's wrong with the plague doctor then? Were people trolling me then when they said I shouldn't get the plague doctor, or are they trolling me now when they say that I should get the plague doctor? The only person who didn't get rewarded was Haru. That's okay. Haru was already max level. That is their own reward. But, okay, I'll figure out the plague doctor situation later, I guess. What I want to figure out right now is, I guess, which one of these I'm going to pick, and then what went on with, what was their name? Giovanni. What went on with Giovanni? If I have to, I can reset the day anyway. Giovanni! Hey! If Carmen was here, she'd laugh so hard at seeing the two of us talking like this. So this is after, but any which way, Carmen is now gone. Okay, I now have that chronological order in my mind. I mean, we've never really talked to each other. Why is the music so happy? I'm sorry, but that is just, it's really killing the mood here, which is sad, depressed. That's probably a good thing, though, because otherwise I would feel miserable after reading all of this. After all, I was here because I trusted Carmen, not you. I hope this will bring Carmen back to life. Oh, they weren't sick. They were trying to resurrect Carmen. Ah.
We couldn't save her.
At all? Oh! Oh my god!
It was the result that I had been expecting since the very start. I couldn't answer his last words because I didn't want to desolate the only hope he had left. That was my selfishness, believing that he would be at least happy in a fleeting dream he could not wake from, lying in restless sleep.
Well, he does have a smile. I mean, look at that toothy grin. Gotta be just the happiest, right? Oh, that's terrifying. That's like a new fear that just got unlocked. Like being stuck in a dream. What if you went to sleep and you never woke up, but you dreamt that you woke up and you're just stuck in that dream forever? I guess if you don't know the difference, it might be okay. Because sometimes dreams are awesome, but sometimes dreams are terrifying and become nightmares. So there's also that. That might be what happens here. My guess, that's kind of what they do with them. They put them in a state of perpetual sleep. I forget what it's called. There is like a term that I've heard in like sci-fi, but they put them in like hibernation, and then they download their brain or a copy of their brain into the robots. I think that's what's kind of happening here. But again, I digress. I guess let's figure out what Netzach is moping about. So I totally failed on that experiment of mine, seeing that I'm facing you right now. Yeah,
It didn't, like, grind your gears to a halt. I'm sorry, I guess?
I'll have to check out another way next time.
Can we stop that? That doesn't sound good. I wish everyone, like, understood that you were going through a rough time and could help fix you, but apparently this is your design, to go through this rough time, which is even more cruel. I just want to point that part out.
Don't worry, I'm just kidding. Don't peep a word of this to Miss Angela or the other Sephirot. They'd have a field day.
Oh, good. People do care about you. Thank God, because I care. There's no button over here. 3 choices that are all the same thing. I don't have a choice in any of this. I would like to make you feel better. I don't know how I would accomplish that, but I guess so far, the suppression seems to be helping.
I heard treatment is needed for a while. It'll probably be tough. Bit painful, too. To be honest, I didn't want to wake up ever again. It's been a while since I've had such a long sleep. But somewhere deep in my flickering consciousness, someone called out to me. That familiar, yet unfamiliar voice said this. No, you cannot. Here, you must ask my permission for anything, even for death.
Whoa. Wow. Okay.
And then you saved me.
Okay, I don't think I said that. I'll have to rewatch the footage, but I don't think I once said that you are going to have to ask my permission. That seems cruel. Dang! Does that mean... Holy crap! That means A was really bad. Oh, God. I don't want to be A anymore if I am. If that's the theory I'm going with. Can I not do that anymore, please?
Opened my eyes once again to hear where we stand, sadly.
Oh, you don't have any recollection that you went nuts and, like, exploded out of your little tin can, do you? Or maybe you do. That little smirk kind of says a lot, doesn't it?
This place will never be safe.
Is that a threat? Is that like, this place will never be safe with me here? Or in general?
Well, there is something to get out of all this. It's to try and live.
Oh, you found purpose! Yes! I don't know what that purpose is, but cling to it. You deserve it. You deserve purpose. And you deserve life. And even happiness. It's a start. That's good. A start is always wonderful.
Even though life is full of pain, if I have to find and hold on to even the tiniest speck of possibility, if that's what you and the voice wished for, I can't help but give a shot at living up to your hopes, now can I? From the get-go, I had no respect from you. You know that. But for the first time, I think that maybe it was me who called you. You came to ruin me, but also to save me. I think we're both in a similar situation.
Oh, I think so too. I absolutely think so. That's why all of my new theories as to who we are and what we're doing here have, like, sprung up, especially as we've been doing these suppressions. They make more sense now.
We were both caught up in the karma of the past. I'm not the one who has changed. It's you, manager. You're the one who's finally starting to see clearly.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm finally starting to get a part of it. The fearlessness to keep on living. Wow, not bravery. Because bravery would suggest you're afraid, but you do it anyway. They actually now are no longer afraid of what life is going to throw at them in the future. That's kind of awesome.
Now, a big part of the fear is like self-preservation, but still, this is a good first step. So there's almost half of all of the suppressions done. Oh, Lisa. Oh, uh-oh. We're getting into Tifereths, aren't we? We're ready for their suppression. But I don't want to spoil things just yet. So thank you so much for watching this one, and remember to take care, and goodbye!